Christmas! Welcome to the first episode of 12 Days of Christmas. I'll be doing 12 videos about Christmas before Christmas. I have no idea on which dates I will post these videos, but it will happen. To start off this joyous month, I'll be talking about my favorite thing, which is movies. So here is my educated list of top 10 movies about Christmas. So I'll start with the worst one. So number 10 is Elf. Elf is a movie about a man who thinks he is one of Santa's elves because he was raised by an elf in the North Pole. He thinks he's an elf, but he's a human. And then, for some reason, he has to go to the human world, and there, because he was raised by an elf, he does some funny things. And eventually he saves Christmas. I don't like it that much because it's really, really cringy. It has unnecessary hetero romance and also doesn't represent my Christmas, and that's why I don't like it. Number 9 is National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation. Basically, it is a story about a family who has their Christmas vacation. The father of the family, Clark, is the main character, and he wants to have very basic American Christmas. And basically everything goes wrong, and then you follow this story of funny things and awkward things happening. I enjoy it. It's funny, it's ironic, it's sarcastic, it's everything that is fun about Christmas, I guess. It is better than Elf because it's not as cringy, and it's a very, very classic 80s film. So I enjoy it because I enjoy classic 80s films. Number 8 is Love Actually. Everyone knows Love Actually, at least I'm assuming everyone knows Love Actually, but it is a romantic Christmas film. It tells the story of different people in the UK spending Christmas. The stories revolve around love, and it is very, very realistic, I think. It is nice that it's not all like fluffy. It has loss in it. It has everything in it, except gay people. But, you know, you cannot always win, can you? Number 7, it is called Santa Claus and the Magic Drum. This is a Finnish film. It is an animation film. It is very, very nostalgic for me. The story is set in Lapland, where the Santa Claus actually lives, not in North Pole, where everyone thinks he is. Santa Claus and the residents of the village find this really, really old letter to Santa Claus, which has a drawing of something, and they're trying to figure out what that something is so that they can give this gift to the child who drew the picture. Eventually they figure everything out, and then they save Christmas. Basically, that's it. But it is a very, very nostalgic movie for me. I've watched it every Christmas since I can remember. I love how the animation is so basic, and it is brilliant. It has an amazing song in it, and it really represents the Christmas that I'm used to, the Finnish Christmas, which is very, very rare in these big Hollywood Christmas movies. So to me, it is a very, very important movie, and I do recommend it because it is so different from all the American ones. Number 6 is Santa Claus. Santa Claus is a movie about a man who kills Santa Claus. That's it. That's the movie. For me, this is also a very, very nostalgic movie because we had this old Toy Story VHS when I was a kid, and it had an ad for the movie. So I basically can memorize the whole ad because I watched Toy Story so many times. So that's why I feel like it has a special, special place in my heart. But I do think it is a very good movie. So basically this guy who kills Santa Claus becomes Santa Claus, and it is funny because he's a basic human being, and then he becomes Santa Claus physically and mentally and everything. I think it's really funny. It is one of the best movies. That's why it's on this list. Number 5 is actually 2 movies, and they're not actually movies, but they're a compilation of stories. It's Mickey's Once Upon a Christmas, and then Winnie the Pooh's Christmas movie. which has a name. The first one is Mickey's Once Upon a Christmas, which has 3 stories. One's about Goofy, one's about Donald, and one's about Mickey. And again, very, very nostalgic for me. We had this VHS when I was a kid, and we watched it every Christmas. I love it. It is so cute, and I just love it. And obviously, I do love me some Disney and Mickey Christmas magic. So I really, really enjoy the compilation of stories that they offer in that tape, that film. I don't know what to call it, but it is so cute, and I do recommend it because it's cute. And it's one of the best out there. That's why it's on this list. The other one is Winnie the Pooh's compilation of Christmas stories. It has a name, but I cannot remember it. But also we had this VHS when I was a kid. So it has different stories about winter time and Christmas time in the whatever acre forest. I'm Finnish, I don't know the English names of these. You know, what can I do? And I do love Winnie the Pooh, so obviously I really, really enjoy that one too. That's why it's on this list. Number 4 is pretty different. It is again a Finnish film, but this time it's more for adults. I think it is rated something. It is called Romero Exports. It is the story of the real Santa Claus. Santa Claus is not actually what you think he is. Santa Claus was created here in Finland, and it had a very, very different purpose than the Santa Claus that everyone believes in now. It tells the true story about Santa Claus, who was punishing kids for being bad, rather than giving gifts for those who were good. So it's a story about that, and it's really, really entertaining. It is so funny. It is so good. And it has naked elves in it. So, you know, what more can you want in a Christmas movie? Honestly, Finnish Christmas movies are so underrated. They are so good. They're so well made, and they really represent the Christmas that I know. So I adore them. Number 3 is a Christmas/Halloween movie. Yes, you guessed it. It's Nightmare Before Christmas. Nightmare Before Christmas is so cute, and the emo teen inside of me loves that. I don't know what to say about Nightmare Before Christmas, because for me it's so obvious and everyone knows that movie. But basically it's a story about a skeleton who lives in a Halloween world and finds out about Christmas. And then this whole misunderstanding happens, he ruins Christmas, and then this weird sack of worms tries to kill him, and things happen. Tim Burton's best work, by far. So good. Number 2 is the Home Alone saga, or whatever you could call that. Home Alone is an amazing movie. The first one is amazing, the second one is amazing, the third one is amazing, the fourth one not so much. It is a story about a boy who was left home alone. The second one has Donald Trump. I don't think that's a good advertisement for this movie, because who would want to see that? But it has him. He's in there. It is a very, very classic, very 90s, very everything. It's so good. Nostalgic again. I love it. Go watch it. And then, number 1. The best Christmas movie out there is The Grinch. How the Grinch Stole Christmas. Live action version of Grinch with Jim Carrey and Jen from Gossip Girl. Grinch is a story about a misunderstood baby who steals Christmas because everyone was mean to him. But in the end, he saves Christmas. So, who's the real villain here? Grinch is the perfect movie for everyone. It is funny, it is sarcastic, it is ironic, it is everything that you want in a Christmas movie. It is the reason why Christmas is worth anything.
Who is this mean fella with his skin all green and his teeth all yellow? What you so mad for? Halloween come around and we ain't knocking at you.